Senior Executive.
As a statistician, I work with lots of numbers, 12 or more hours every day. I needed to relieve some stress, so in May 2007, I took a vacation to the Dominican Republic and met my gorgeous husband. 2 years later, we got engaged and started the process to get his residency card to the US, which cost a lot of money. A month later, my best friend invited me to a pure woman's party. As soon as the consultant picked up the tablecloth, I fell in love. And I said, I want to do that. When I saw how fast the consultant sold $700 that night, I thought that pure romance who helped me to pay for my fiancé petition. My best friend lent me her credit card. I select the biggest kid. I fill out the application and submit it without her knowing. She asked me, how much you owe me? And I said, around $1,000. I almost lost her to a heart attack. I study a lot and schedule like crazy. I need to return the money to my friend. My kid arrived Thursday, January 7, 2010. In my first weekend, I sold over $2,000. On Monday, I went to my friend's house and paid her credit card. Of course, as an investor, she has been covered for life. I was in business for 3 weeks and helped 10 parties. Then attended a training at Pure Romance Health in Puerto Rico. I remember Chris saying, where are my directors? Stand up. And I asked my consultant what I need to do to be a director. She explained me the comp plan. I had studied everything about Patty, but never the comp plan. I got very upset with myself because I had not offered the opportunity to anyone. I only focused on selling. As soon as I understood the comp plan, I told the consultant around me, I will be there with that director next month. Most of them look at me like, without face, but I was determined to do it. After training, I approached Chris and said, hi, my name is Nana Torres. I'm going to be your next national director. Shook his hand and kept walking. I don't want a picture. The next month, I was a director. With my first earning, we submitted my fiancé petition, but the residency card was denied. According to the investigators, our relationship was not real. We left the U.S. Embassy devastated, cried a lot. I cried a lot. Not now. And lost $5,000. I returned to Puerto Rico completely heartbroken. To help me get over my sadness, I immediately started holding parties because they are my happy place. I love them. At that moment, I learned that I had earned all expenses, paid trip to national training. had sold that much until I saw the list. The national training changed my life. I met amazing consultants that helped me and inspired me to keep fighting. When I got home, I decided to marry my husband, so we could apply for his residency card again. As a couple, we didn't give up and fought for our love. Pure Romance helped me pay for my wedding, as well as another $5,000 for the second petition. While this process was taking place, I held parties every weekend for 3 weeks, then traveled to Dominican to see my new husband for the 4th weekend. We did months after months for 3 years. During this time, I was still working 12 hours a day as a statistician. I used my 15-minute break, morning and afternoon break, to do Pure Romance. I made booking and sponsoring calling during my lunch hour. I did the follow-up calls to customer, leads, and team members. You're not going to believe me when I was in the bathroom. I held between 15 to 18 parties every month. I held 1 party on Friday, 3 on Saturday, and 2 on Sundays.
Good Lord.
I'll never forget January 16, 2012, called the horrible day. The pressure from the amount of work given to me at my day job becomes so overwhelming, I literally experienced a meltdown at the office. I began to hemorrhage and went to the hospital. After several tests, my doctor told me, if you stay in that office, you're gonna die from the stress. 3 days later, I found the courage to resign and work with Romance as a full-time. 2012 was great. I broke my board at national training, and my husband's U.S. residency card was approved. Although my business was growing, the market as a whole was not. In 2014, Chris unexpectedly visited Puerto Rico and told us if the numbers didn't go up in the next 6 months, they were going to close the market. We sat down and made a plan. I understood team meetings are magical, so I started teaching the copy and paste concept. It's very simple. Copy what we do, then paste it into your business. When we sponsor a new consultant, the first words we tell her, copy everything we do. And we were able to save the market. Everything was wonderful until the furious Hurricane Maria hit last September. Our island was totally devastated. No electricity, no phones, no running water. We had waited in line for hours to get food, water, ice, and gas. Once again, we faced the possible closing of Puerto Rico. At that moment, we stopped thinking negative thoughts, decided to fight for our business, and came back stronger than ever. We had parties with flashlights, candles. Since we didn't have power, there wasn't much else people could do. So they really needed us. My word is persistent. I was persistent to sell products quickly so I could pay my friend's credit card. I was persistent to become director in 1 month. I was persistent in my relationship. I kept fighting until residency was approved. I was persistent in making booking calls that would help me pay for the whole process. I was persistent in rebuilding the Puerto Rico market not only once, but twice. I was persistent.
$6 million change.
If you're ready to live your happy ending, all you have to do is to be persistent and never give up.
Puerto Rican group is feisty.